Springbrook Ground Continental 6169er, ready to taxi. Continental 6169er, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Ground, Korean 7142, taxi to the gates. Korean 7142, taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Springbrook Tower, Ice Air 1611, ready for takeoff runway 05. Ice Air 1611, cleared for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook clearance. Good evening, JetBlue 1145, ready for pushback at Bravo 5. JetBlue 1145, cleared for pushback. Springbrook Ground, JetBlue 1145, ready to taxi. JetBlue 1145, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening, Singapore 6441, ready for pushback at Bravo 9er. Singapore 6441, cleared for pushback.
Dynasty 6740, taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Springbrook Tower, good evening, Alaska 5272 is on approach. Alaska 5272, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground, Singapore, 6441, ready to taxi. Singapore, 6441, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower Continental 6169er, ready for takeoff runway 05. Continental 6169er, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening, Delta 8227. Ready for pushback at Alpha 5. Delta 8227 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground, Delta 8227 ready to taxi. Delta 8227 taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Air China 8144, requesting taxi to the gates. Air China 8144, taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Spinnaker 90250 is on approach. Spinnaker 90250 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground, Alaska 5272, requesting taxi to the gates. Alaska 5272, taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. UPS 7710 is on approach. UPS 7710 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook clearance, good evening. Cargo Lux 5765 ready for pushback at Charlie 1. Cargo Lux 5765 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, JetBlue 1145, ready for takeoff runway 05. JetBlue 1145, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook ground, cargo lux 5765, ready to taxi. Cargo lux 5765, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Air France 3327, ready for pushback at Bravo 6. Air France 3327, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Lufthansa 8800 is on approach. Lufthansa 8800 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, Delta 8227, ready for takeoff runway 05. Delta 8227, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Spinnaker 90250, taxi to the gates.
Springbrook ground, Air France 3327, ready to taxi. Air France 3327, taxi to runway 05.
Spinnaker 90250, taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Springbrook Tower, Singapore 6441, ready for takeoff runway 05. Singapore 6441, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Air Canada 6376 is on approach. Air Canada 6376 cleared to land runway 32. Spinnaker 90250, hold position.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Alaska 2077, ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Springbrook ground, UPS 7710, taxi to the gates.
Alaska 2077, cleared for pushback.
Spinnaker 90250, continue taxi.
UPS 7710, taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Springbrook Tower, cargo lux 5765, ready for takeoff runway 05. Cargo lux 5765, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook ground. Alaska 2077, ready to taxi. Oscar 2077. Taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Delta 75907. Ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Delta 75907. Cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, Lufthansa 8800. Taxi to the gates. Lufthansa 8800. Taxi to gate. Bravo 9er.
Springbrook ground. Delta 75907. Ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Delta 6534 is on approach. Delta 6534 cleared to land runway 32.
Delta 75907. Taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground. Air Canada 6376. Requesting taxi to the gates. Air Canada 6376. Taxi to gate Alpha 2. Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Swiss 6519. Ready for pushback at Bravo 7.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Volaris 1406 is on approach. Volaris 1406 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, Air France, 3327, ready for takeoff runway 05. Air France 3327, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Swiss 6519er, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, Uatc2077, ready for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Shamrock 6661, ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Shamrock 6661, cleared for pushback.
China Eastern 6166, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground, Swiss 6519er, ready to taxi.
Uatc2077, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Swiss 6519er, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground. Shamrock 6661, ready to taxi. Shamrock 6661, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Delta 6534, taxi to the gates. Delta 6534, taxi to gate, Bravo 3.
Springbrook Tower, Delta 75907, ready for takeoff runway 05. Delta 75907, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Aeromexico 8213, ready for pushback at Bravo 4. Aeromexico 8213, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground. Volaris 1406, requesting taxi to the gates. Volaris 1406, taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Springbrook ground. Aeromexico 8213, ready to taxi. Aeromexico 8213, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Austrian 4943 ready for pushback hat. Bravo 1. Austrian 4943 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, China Eastern 6166 taxi to the gates. China Eastern 6166 taxi to gate, Bravo 4.
Springbrook ground, Austrian 4943 ready to taxi. Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Inter 74903 ready for pushback hat. Alpha 4. Austrian 4943 taxi to runway 05. Inter 74903 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, Shamrock 6661 ready for takeoff runway 05. Shamrock 6661 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, Swiss 6519 ready for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook ground, Inter 74903 ready to taxi.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. FedEx 4121 ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
In turn, 74903, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook clearance, good evening. Turkish 6401, ready for pushback at Bravo 8. Springbrook Tower, good evening. Asiana 2708 is on approach. Asiana 2708 clear to land runway 32.
Springbrook clearance, good evening. Eurowings 6983, ready for pushback at Bravo 10.
Springbrook clearance, good evening. Alaska 90831, ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. JetBlue 5358 is on approach. JetBlue 5358 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Qantas 4182 is on approach. Qantas 4182 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground, Uatc2026 taxi to the gates. Uatc2026 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Swiss 6519 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Alaska 90831 cleared for pushback.
FedEx 4121 cleared for pushback.
Eurowings 6983 cleared for pushback.
Turkish 6401 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, Aeromexico 8213 ready for takeoff runway 05. Aeromexico 8213 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Alaska 90831 ready to taxi. Alaska 90831 taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, Austrian 4943 ready for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook ground, Eurowings 6983 ready to taxi.
Springbrook ground, Turkish 6401 ready to taxi.
Springbrook clearance, FedEx 3183 ready for pushback hat, Charlie 2.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. UPS 90264 is on approach. UPS 90264 cleared to land runway 32.
Austrian 4943 cleared for takeoff runway 05. Eurowings 6983 taxi to runway 05.
FedEx 4121 taxi to runway 05.
Turkish 6401 taxi to runway 05.
FedEx 3183 cleared for pushback. Springbrook Tower, Intern 74903 ready for takeoff runway 05. Intern 74903 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance, Korean 7143 ready for pushback at Charlie 4. Korean 7143, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook clearance, Dynasty 6741, ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Springbrook ground, JetBlue 5358, requesting taxi to the gates. Springbrook ground, FedEx 3183, ready to taxi. JetBlue 5358, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Dynasty 6741, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, Korean 7143, ready to taxi.
FedEx 3183, taxi to runway 05.
Korean 7143, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Qantas 4182, taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, FedEx 4121, ready for takeoff on runway 05. FedEx 4121, cleared for takeoff on runway 05. Springbrook ground, Dynasty 6741, ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Lufthansa 3786 is on approach. Lufthansa 3786, clear to land runway 32.
JetBlue 5358, hold position.
Dynasty 6741, taxi to runway 05.
Qantas 4182, taxi to gate Bravo 10.
JetBlue 5358, continue taxi.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Iberia 4240 is on approach. Iberia 4240, clear to land runway 32.
UPS 90264, taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Springbrook Tower, Alaska 90831, ready for takeoff runway 05. Alaska 90831, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance, Air China 8145, ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Springbrook Tower, Korean 7143, ready for takeoff runway 05.
Air China 8145, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Korea 3222 is on approach. Korea 3222, cleared to land runway 32.
Korean 7143, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, FedEx 3183, ready for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Ground, Air China 8145, ready to taxi. Air China 8145, taxi to runway 05.
FedEx 3183, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance Uatc 5273, ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Springbrook Tower, Turkish 6401, ready for takeoff runway 05.
Uatc 5273, cleared for pushback.
Turkish 6401, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. American 90504 is on approach. American 90504, cleared to land runway 32. Springbrook Tower, Uatc 6983, ready for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Ground, Lufthansa 3786, taxi to the gates.
Uatc 6983, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Uatc 5273, taxi to runway 05.
Lufthansa 3786, taxi to gate Charlie 3. Springbrook Tower, good evening. American 7494 is on approach. American 7494, clear to land runway 32.
Springbrook Ground, Iberia 4240, requesting taxi to the gates. Iberia 4240, taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Springbrook Tower, Dynasty 6741, ready for takeoff runway 05. Dynasty 6741, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Korean 3222, taxi to the gates. Korean 3222, taxi to gate, Bravo 5.
Springbrook clearance, Spinnaker 902, 501, ready for pushback at Bravo 6. Spinnaker 902, 501, cleared for pushback.
Korea 3222, hold position.
Springbrook ground, American 90504, requesting taxi to the gates. American 90504, taxi to gate, Alpha 4. Springbrook ground, Spinnaker 902, 501, ready to taxi. Spinnaker 902, 501, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, Alaska 5273, ready for takeoff runway 05. Alaska 5273, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance, Lufthansa 8801, ready for pushback at Bravo 9er.
Springbrook ground, American 7494, requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, good evening, Singapore 2918 is on approach. Singapore 2918, cleared to land runway 32.
Korean 3222, continue taxi.
Springbrook Tower, Air China 8145, ready for takeoff runway 05. Air China 8145, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Lufthansa 8801, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook clearance, Air Canada 6377, ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
American 7494, taxi to gate, Alpha 5.
Air Canada 6377, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, Lufthansa 8801, ready to taxi. Lufthansa 8801, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Atlas Air 5090 is on approach. Atlas Air 5090 cleared to land runway 32. Springbrook clearance UPS 7711 ready for pushback at Charlie 1.
Springbrook ground, Air Canada 6377, ready to taxi.
UPS 7711 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Pakistan 7898 is on approach. Pakistan 7898 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook clearance, Delta 6535, ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Springbrook ground UPS 7711 ready to taxi. UPS 7711 taxi to runway 05.
Delta 6535, cleared for pushback.
Air Canada 6377, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. DHL-2672 is on approach. DHL-2672 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground, Delta 6535, ready to taxi. Delta 6535, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Singapore 2918, taxi to the gates. Singapore 2918, requesting taxi to the gates. Singapore 2918, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Springbrook Tower, Spinnaker 90251, ready for takeoff runway 05. Spinnaker 90251, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Atlas Air 5090, taxi to gate Charlie 1. Springbrook clearance China Eastern 6167, ready for pushback at Bravo 4. China Eastern 6167, cleared for pushback. Springbrook Tower, UPS 7711, ready for takeoff runway 05. UPS 7711, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Virgin 90176 is on approach. Virgin 90176 cleared to land runway 32. Springbrook clearance, Walrus 1407, ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Springbrook ground, Pakistan 7898, requesting taxi to gate. Pakistan 788, taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Walrus 4, pushback.
Springbrook ground, China Eastern 6167, ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Saudia 79066 is on approach. Saudia 79066 cleared to land runway 32.
China Eastern 6167, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Walrus 1407, ready to taxi.
Springbrook ground, DHL 2672, taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, Air Canada 6377, ready for takeoff runway 05.
DHL 2672, taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Air Canada 6377, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Walrus 1407, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. American 7440 is on approach. American 7440, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, Lufthansa 8801, ready for takeoff runway 05. Lufthansa 8801, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, Delta 6535, ready for takeoff runway 05. Delta 6535, Cleared for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook ground, Virgin 90176, requesting taxi to the gates. Virgin 90176, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Springbrook ground, Saudia 7966, taxi to the gates. Saudia 7966, taxi to gate Bravo 7. Springbrook ground, American 7440, requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, Volaris 1407, ready for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook Tower, good morning, Finnair 3388 is on approach. Finnair 3388, cleared to land runway 32. Volaris 1407, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
American 7440, taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Springbrook Tower, China Eastern 6167, ready for takeoff runway 05. China Eastern 6167, cleared for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook clearance Asiana2709er, ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Asiana2709er cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground, Asiana2709er, ready to taxi. Asiana2709er, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good morning, Korean 8046 is on approach. Korean 8046 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook clearance, JetBlue 5359er, ready for pushback at Alpha 1. JetBlue 5359er, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good morning. Cathay 369er is on approach. Cathay 369er cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground, Finnair 3388, taxi to the gates. Finnair 3388, taxi to gate, Bravo 1.
Springbrook ground, JetBlue 5359er, ready to taxi. JetBlue 5359er, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Korean 8046, requesting taxi to the gates. Korean 8046, taxi to gate, Bravo 8. Springbrook clearance, Qantas 4183, ready for pushback at Bravo 10. Qantas 4183, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good morning. JetBlue 7126 is on approach. JetBlue 7126, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground. Cathay 3690, taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, Asiana2709, ready for takeoff runway 05. Asiana2709, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Qantas 4183, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good morning. UPS 6540 is on approach. UPS 6540, cleared to land runway 32.
Cathay 3690, requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, JetBlue 5359, ready for takeoff runway 05. JetBlue 5359, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance, UPS. Niner 265, ready for pushback at Charlie 2. UPS. Niner 265, cleared for pushback.
Cathay 3690, taxi to gate Bravo 8.
Springbrook clearance, Iberia 4241, ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Iberia 4241, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good morning. Spinnaker 3700 is on approach. Spinnaker 3700, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook clearance, Lufthansa 3787, ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Springbrook ground UPS 90265, ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 3787, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, Iberia 4241, ready to taxi. Iberia 4241, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Lufthansa 3787, ready to taxi. Lufthansa 3787, taxi to runway 05.
UPS 90265, taxi to runway 05.
JetBlue 7126, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Springbrook clearance, Korean 3223, ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Korean 3223, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, UPS 6540, taxi to the gates. UPS 6540, taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Springbrook Tower, good morning. American 2328 is on approach. American 2328, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook clearance, American 7495, ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Springbrook ground, Korean 3223, ready to taxi.
American 7495, cleared for pushback.
Korean 3223, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, American 7495, ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower, good morning. Hawaiian 2776 is on approach. Hawaiian 2776, clear to land runway 32.
American 7495, taxi to runway 05. Springbrook Tower, Lufthansa 3787, ready for takeoff runway 05. Lufthansa 3787, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance, American 90505, ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Springbrook ground, Spinnaker 3700, taxi to the gates.
American 90505, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, UPS 90265, ready for takeoff runway 05. UPS 90265, clear to takeoff runway 05. Spinnaker 3700, taxi to gate 2.
Springbrook Tower, good morning. AVOX1272 is on approach. AVOX1272 clear to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground, American 90505, ready to taxi. American 90505, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good morning. Followers 6078 is on approach. Followers 6078, clear to land runway 32. Springbrook clearance, Singapore 2919, ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Singapore 2919, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, Iberia 4241, ready for takeoff runway 05. Iberia 4241, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook ground, American 2328, requesting taxi to the gates. American 2328, taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Springbrook ground, Singapore 2919, ready to taxi. Singapore 2919, taxi to runway 05. Springbrook Tower, good morning. Alaska 90164 is on approach. Alaska 90164, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, American 7495, ready for takeoff runway 05. American 7495 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Hawaiian 2776 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Springbrook clearance. Pakistan 7899 ready for pushback at Bravo 6. Pakistan 7899 cleared for pushback.